From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for Campo's Corner right here on The Horse's Mouth. Of course, Dave Campo, Coach Campo is here. Brought to my good friends at Mortgage Now Loans. We're at my bar at Tommy Mac's, and you just never know who's going to take a seat. And this time around, two lovely ladies are here, and we're going to talk a little IT, a little tech. We're going to talk a little podcast, a little children's advocacy, doing some great work in Northeast Florida. Let's welcome in the panel. Elishia Sosa from Wiz Computing Academy. Hi, Elishia. How are you?
Doing
Welcome.
wonderful. Thank you.
How's life treating you? You're expecting your fourth boy. Coach,
Yes.
she's building an old line there. Yeah.
All you need is one more, and you're ready to go.
Congratulations. You look
Thank
great.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
A new venture for you and your
Yeah.
husband, the
Yep.
Wiz Computing Academy. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So with Wise Computing Academy, we teach coding and robotics to kids.
Wise, sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. There's
Yeah.
a Z in there. It makes it a little fun.
There you go.
And we do have a lot of fun. We teach the STEAM education through coding, robotics, Minecraft education, Roblox education, Python. There's a lot of other really cool things to kids ages 4 through 17. And we do that through after-school programs and homeschool groups and also camps. We have some spring break camps coming up, Easter break camps and summer camps.
Cool.
So we just have a lot of fun, teaching the STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Okay.
The A in there, some people, what is that A for?
Yeah.
So arts, we make sure we have some hands-on time
Cool.
and really engages students at lots of, working all those neurons at lots of different
Well-rounded,
levels.
right? That's what we want out of our youth for sure, man.
Yes,
So you were in
absolutely.
HR a while back, but then like 20 years ago, I remember you telling me that
Yeah.
somebody started talking, hey, you better get into technology, you better learn this stuff, and you jumped right in.
Yeah, a few years back, I
cool.
got my PMP certification, and as a project manager, mostly that's an IT track. I didn't realize that as the HR professional, and so I'm getting thrown these different terms and these different, sites and acronyms, and I started to dig in a little bit. By no means am I an IT expert, but I realized, between that and the needs I was seeing in our own community, and my own 3 boys were trying to find a great coding and robotics program
Yeah,
and just couldn't
yeah.
find it in our area. Well, it's what most entrepreneurs find the need,
The solution.
and
Yeah.
realize, what, we can deliver that solution. So with Wise Computing Academy, we've been able to do that. And we just started, like you said,
Yep.
this summer. We kind of kicked things off more officially in the fall. And so we're ramping up. We've got, twice as many programs coming up. So we're just really excited to bring this to the community.
It's
We
great
love
to-
entrepreneurs.
Well,
folks. We love 'em.
absolutely, and you can tell from the passion and the
Yeah, no
excitement
doubt.
that it's going to be successful. My son, my youngest one, is 32, and when he was in elementary school, they told him, if you don't learn computer skills, you will be ignorant when you're 18 years old,
Whoa.
and it's turned out
Yeah.
that that's the case.
No doubt.
And
no
he works
doubt.
in
You take the
IT
typewriter.
for the PGA.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Well, great to have you on the show, man.
Thank
really
you.
awesome to have
Thank
you.
you.
Of course, Coach, always a pleasure to have you, my man. All right, Jennifer Coffindaffer's here. Break the Case
how are you?
podcast. How are you, Jennifer?
I'm doing great.
All right, so would you say 25 years of forensic science kind of thing, or cold case, or what are we talking about? What's your background?
My background is I was a special agent with the FBI, and specifically violent crime, organized crime, and then spent 15 years on the Dallas SWAT team, the Houston SWAT team, San
Did you
Juan.
know him before that?
Past
Violent crime. There he is.
That was a past life. Trust me. Wait. No. Wow, no kidding. It's funny. I was just watching Black Mass last night. My girls were all out dancing. They had dance practice. My wife had a work thing. I'm like, I'm gonna watch Black Mass and with John Connolly and the FBI, like
Right.
infiltrating with Whitey Bulger, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. That's
that was
gotta
the
be
case.
scary and dirty, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So, what'd you like about the FBI? That's so exciting.
I mean, so much. I feel so, blessed that I ever got those opportunities,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I mean, every day is different. You walk in and one thing might be hopping, the next thing isn't, but you got a huge caseload and you
Right.
go in the direction of what you need to. The camaraderie, the teamwork.
Right.
I mean, that is really the biggest component. Those years of being, especially on the SWAT teams,
Yep.
Unforgettable.
Is organized crime as prevalent as ever, or not so much? You
Oh.
just don't hear a ton of it. Like in Jacksonville, is there organized crime in Jacksonville?
Well, organized crime in different ways. I think a lot
Okay.
of people think of mafioso,
Yeah, you do, yeah,
Italian,
yeah, right.
that background. But now you have cartels, you have
Right.
drug organizations.
Right. Oh, the
Unfortunately,
fentanyl alone.
yes, yes.
Just all that.
It's a hot mess. So every
Okay.
city, unfortunately, has organized crime.
All right, well, tell us about your podcast. So what do you talk? I know you talked about, you mentioned children advocacy, so you're helping out with that, but tell us about the podcast, Break the Case.
Yeah, Break the
It's
Case
so
with
cool.
Jen Coffindaffer. Hope you guys can tune in. It's
I'm gonna
really,
now, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a
that's
really
neat, yeah.
a lot of fun. I mean, it's breaking down the cases that are coming across our desks all the time. You know, on the media. The big one right now is the CEO murder. There's a huge missing case that I've been working since February, and that's Sebastian Rogers, an autistic kid, walked out of his house, never to be seen again. Never found him in water, and so that's really a big part of what we do on Break the Case is bring attention to
Wow.
missing children.
How about this story, the car that was found in the pond that was in there for like 50, 60 years recently? Did you see that? It was in
Yes.
Jacksonville. There was an old couple that I think were in the way back. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, yes, and
Just found it, like,
No, it's
Right.
amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a whole group now that's what they do is they take cases and they go from city to city looking for cars, and they find, of course, a bunch of insurance fraud. They
Okay.
find, you know,
Okay.
other sorts of things, and sometimes they even find bodies. And so work closely with one of those groups. They're amazing.
so you're still involved. You're still
Oh,
looking at
yes.
cases.
No,
Okay.
I also work, I mean, my real job is as an expert witness. So I work around the country on cases, looking at cases, and then providing some
Pretty interesting.
expertise. It's been great. It's been
Yeah.
really great.
Does it ever, how do you handle the emotional side of just some of the bad stuff that's out there?
You know,
that-
I'm glad
do
you
you-
brought that
how
up.
do you handle that?
I think my first 10 years, I probably didn't handle it very well. I
Yeah.
mean, you have a lot in you, you know, you hold it. And I think I got much better later on with what you see. You learn to compartmentalize.
Right.
Literally becoming mama.
Yep.
And sippy cups and all of that, and then when you get to work, it's
Yeah, it's all
tough.
business.
Right.
It's
All business.
It's
Yeah.
all business, and,
Yep.
and it's a different side.
One of our old teammates became a police officer, and he's got a beat around town somewhere. I don't even know where. And he just said, "Tommy, there's people that you just have no idea what they do to each
so
other,
true.
and it's just so like awful." That's why I asked that question, because I asked him, I'm like, "How do you do it, man? You go do that all day, and then you go home to your wife?" And he's like, "Man, you just gotta put it to the side and try to separate it. It's tough."
One of the things
Gotta be
I
tough.
love about the security people, the FBI, the Secret Service, all that. One of my college roommates was a Secret Service agent that protected Nixon. And I asked him point blank, I said, "Look," I said, "you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but would you have taken a bullet?" And he didn't even hesitate. He says, "Absolutely." I mean, that's how much
that's the job, right?
That
the
is the
camaraderie
job.
and the teamwork and all that is involved in all that.
Well, I'm gonna check out that. That's gotta be pretty cool. I like seeing those kind of TV shows and hearing about that kind of stuff, mystery, you know, kind of cases and that kind of thing, and catching the bad guy.
Yeah, and-
bad guy's got to get caught.
And we have a lot of
Every
great
time.
guests on.
Okay,
Like
cool.
tonight, I'm having on a ballistics expert. That's
Oh,
a
wow.
tool mark
cool.
expert because, of course, it came out in the news big, right? They hooked up Luigi Mangiano for the murder of the CEO.
Right.
And now they've said his gun matches the bullet casings.
Wow.
Well, how does that happen?
Right.
This gal's going to
That's
tell
cool.
us.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's
things
So
like that.
neat. So neat. Well, ladies, so much. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate. Are we Jag fans? Football
Yeah.
fans? Jag fans?
I have to be
Ish?
honest. My
Okay.
number one team, and I'm still a season
Cowboys?
ticket holder, is a Cowboy. Don't hate me for
Wow.
this.
No,
It's
no, you
their-
got a legend right
I
here.
know.
Wow.
Oh, believe me.
I'm only a legend in my own mind.
You're a legend in our mind, Jones. Come on.
No, really cool. And
Yeah.
I'm a huge Chiefs fan. I grew up in
Okay.
Kansas.
There you go.
But my third favorite team and my son's the favorite team is Jaguars. So
Okay,
we go to
good.
the games and really support them.
Awesome. How about you
We're
guys?
kind of a split house. I'm
Okay.
actually a Vikings fan.
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Purple.
We're having a good season, so I can say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
The rest of my guy crew are Green Bay fans. That being said, Duval is always at our heart. So
Yeah,
we're always
yeah.
rooting for the Jags too.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Yeah.
we 4 boys. I'm the youngest of 3 boys and a sister, and man, the roughhousing was just unbelievable. All we did was wrestle, play football, and all types of stuff.
Yep.
Good for you. Having number 4. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to both of you. Happy holidays.
Yes.
All that good
Merry
stuff.
Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Right.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Tom.
much. All right, that'll do
Yeah.
it for us this time around. Make sure you check out Elishia and Jennifer's profile, and you'll see this conversation. You'll see so many others right there at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. So until next time, stay safe, be cool, and Merry Christmas out there to each and every one of you, and Happy Holidays. Cheers.
Cheers.